Hello. How's
How?
everyone doing this evening? It's day
26.
26. All right. Of 29 days for crafting for 29 minutes. Or 29 minutes for 29 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get it ready eventually. You want to flip it over so you can see the comments there?
Yeah, we will.
Awesome. So yeah, been hanging out today. Still in Eureka together.
Went to work again for my last day of my next to last week.
Just one more.
So just
7 more days.
One more week.
7 more days of work. So he's gonna make it work, guys. He's gonna get there.
7 more days of that work.
7 more days.
It's not like I don't work for the yarn truck.
That's right. He does work for the yarn truck.
I've been working harder for the yarn truck than I have in my current job for a few months at least.
Well, I never said I gave anything away.
Yeah,
so.
That's true.
Gotta earn it all. Hi, Jess or Austin or whoever's over there. Hey, Tiffany, over there on Instagram. I am working on my doodle cowl. We have cupcakes and about 3/4 of a cookie. Ooh, that looks really good, like cupcakes in the video.
Actually see it so much better now
On the
that I've
video?
seen the video because I thought it
Yeah.
was just the tops. Until
No.
right that moment when you turned it around there, I only saw the pink part.
Oh, no.
The
There's
icing.
a wrapper. It's a little blue wrapper.
Now understand.
I'm working on it.
Like I said when
I'm
you
getting
asked me
there.
about them,
You did.
and I was like, it's probably just me not seeing the right shape.
It's okay.
It definitely
There's
was.
been a few, so there's like a chat with like everybody, and they've been posting all these pictures. And someone posted today, and they posted like, look at these really cute mixers. Like there's like a KitchenAid mixer pattern in this one. It's super cute. And I like looked at it and looked at it and looked at it, and then I knew what I was looking for, and I still couldn't see the mixers. So
yeah,
it looked like something falling out of a bowl, but that was actually the background. So hang on, Dean's got to take his phone call, and we'll be right back. So this kit is from Fangirl Fibers, Emily, and she will be at Eureka Fiber in the Ozarks, and she will have this colorway on hand because this is her baking doodle cowl colorway. And she is one of the yarn support dyers for the patterns for Katy.
Right.
And she'll also have copies of the pattern there, like hard copies, and then she'll have doodle kits as well for like all the different doodles, but the doodle decks and half decks too. So you can get all those things at Eureka Fiber in the Ozarks in 18 days.
Yes.
I was mathing.
So close.
I know the cupcakes.
Yeah. So
the cupcakes are the whole reason why I did this.
So she holds it up as soon as I get home, and I only see the pink part here, and she's like, look at these cupcakes. And I'm like, I mean, I guess they don't really look like that cupcakes to me because I did not see this blue part here because I thought it was the same size as the cookie that was up here, which was like a half thing. And so, yeah, now I see.
There's one of the girls on the test knit. She's doing or they're doing all cupcakes. They're doing a cupcake infinity cowl. So it's like super long, like 29 inches long, and it's all cupcakes.
All the same colors repeated?
No,
or
like different combos. And I'm like, that's super fun. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, there's cool. A lot of more creative people than me. I'm like, ooh, look, I'm just gonna do the one that's already like put together. I am gonna trade out one of the designs. I don't like the pie slice very much, so I'm gonna do the jelly donut.
Nice.
So
yeah, the pie slice looks a little weird.
I'm gonna do the jelly donut with the bite out of it. So it's a round like donut.
Oh, okay.
It's a round donut and it's got like icing on the top of it, and it's got a little bite out of the corner.
Cool.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I haven't colored that one all the way in yet. Anyway, Super fun. That's what I've been working on like all day today.
Looks good. You did
I
a lot on
also
it
watched
today.
some really trash TV.
Oh, did you? You haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, I watched a thing all about a cult in Mexico / South Texas and Denver. And then what else? And then I watched a like criminal justice thing about some girl and like her addiction and like her journey from trying to get out of prison and going right back in. So anyway, that's what I did today. It was great.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. Had a great day. I mean, that's what I do when you're not home.
I know.
I watch really great
I'm aware.
television and have a great time.
You haven't gotten to do that in a while.
I really haven't. It was nice to be able to not have to do anything at all today. So.
We did a little bit of packing when I got home.
We did.
Because we're going to Fayetteville tonight. As soon as we're done with this video, we're going to get in the yarn truck and head over to Fayetteville. Yep. Because we're leaving early tomorrow to go up to St. Louis. We're actually going to rent a car, drive to St. Louis, and get our taxes done tomorrow, which sounds strange probably to a lot of you. But we are moving on the road this year, so we got recommended to this tax person in St. Louis, and we crisscross the country a lot. And St. Louis is very centrally located, and so we frequently stay with Heather and Matt from YarnCom when we go there. So we have a place to stay. We have a really fun yarn shop at YarnCom, and again, centrally located. So we're gonna get our taxes done there tomorrow.
Yep.
And it actually got moved. We had an appointment for Wednesday, but it got moved to tomorrow. So
it kind of messed up our plans a little bit. But we are still on track to be at YarnCom on Thursday with the new truck. There will be some product in it, not a lot. A little more of it is just so that we can test out some like how things travel and like how the nets will fit and if we need more netting and like a few things like that. So we'll have some stuff. So if you are, it's Secret Pearl Society night. We're doing a maker night, and feel free to stop by if you're in the area. We'd love to visit with you. I think we'll probably be there, 5 or so?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so, because we're leaving.
If all the travel goes well, we should be there around 5.
Yeah.
So.
I probably before even, but.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't know how long we're gonna stop, and
yeah, I like eating lunch.
It's like 6.5 hours. Is that what it was?
It's 6.5 hours. Yeah, but we lose an hour, or no, we gain an hour.
We gain an hour back.
We get an hour back, so it's not so bad.
I suspect we'll be there between 4 and 5, but regardless, we'll be there for at least the Secret Pearl Society thing at 6.
Definitely from 6 to 8, and that'll be at YarnCom.
But we'll have the new yarn truck.
Yes.
So we'll probably have 10% or less of what we have in the current truck.
Yeah, I think we're only gonna grab a couple of yarn lines. So.
But if you happen to be at YarnCom and see us there and want to buy something from the website, we'll ship it to you for free.
Yeah.
So
if you think of something you want and you're gonna be there in the next 12 hours, message us, and we will have it for you.
Yes.
But
we will have whatever
that
you
offer
like.
Only gets good for the next 12 hours.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, it needs to be actually before 7 a.m.
Yes, so
because it's not going to happen if it's after 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Because we have to go pick up the
Central
car.
Time.
Yes, so that's what we're doing tonight.
But we're excited. We're ready to get the new truck, and we've seen lots of pictures of it. We feel like we know it already, but you never know until you see it, like how everything is going to fit in there.
Yeah.
I mean, we've driven it before, but
it's like getting our hands into it and actually
does
interacting.
Something squeak? Does something fly open? Does those kind of things?
There's always something that flies open.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping they fixed all the flying open things.
It was just that drawer really before.
And the TV.
And the TV thing, which I hope
I know they fixed the TV. Yeah. So that was on the list.
Because there's a whole new TV in it now.
And they fixed the latch, and then the drawer's not there anymore. So
that's not a problem.
Definitely not a problem. Yeah. But
yeah, we're really and so on the 29th, we keep saying this, but if you're watching the video, we're gonna do our video from YarnCom on February 29th with the new truck. So we'll take a video tour with the new truck, and you'll get to see some of the folks at YarnCon. Yes, Anita, we are excited to have it at Eureka.
It will be at Eureka. It will also be this weekend. So we're doing this crazy whirlwind this week because, we don't do anything half-hearted or slow. That is never in our plans. So this weekend we're celebrating Get Stitchin's 10th anniversary with them over in Tulsa. There's like 5 guests going to be there. There's Llama Mama with all of her bags. There's Yarn Dragon Fibers, who will also be at Eureka with her yarn and stitch markers. And then there's Woolly Burger Fibers and she'll be at Eureka as well. And she does all these fabulous needle felting kits and fiber. And she dyes yarn as well. And then Dean's going to look up exactly who's going to be there. Louder Farms. Kate. They just sheared this weekend. So she'll have new fleeces. And she'll be bringing a lot of those with her to Eureka as well. So we're going to have her. And I don't know Debbie Dietz designs, but she sounds super fun too. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yarn Dragon says she's going to have something called the Aurora Borealis collection, which sounds fun.
Really pretty. If you swipe through her pictures there, you can see it.
Ooh,
isn't it pretty?
That is.
You want to show it off?
That's like a combo of Dean and Katy colors.
I know, right? It's
there.
super purple. I love it.
That is like some good stuff.
So yeah. So if you're in the Tulsa area on Saturday from 10 to 4, we will be at Get Stitchin', and that is one of our frequent haunts. We love to go there.
Yes.
So you can come see us there. We will have the new yarn truck, and we should have
We'll have whatever we can get in there in the, less than 24-hour period.
It may be a little like, where? What? But it'll be okay. We'll make it work because
I think we're going to err on the side of like not bringing 100% of everything and having it just be like nice looking.
Well, we ordered new hooks, but we're not sure exactly how many new hooks we need.
Yeah. And
so because everything is gridded instead of just having shelves.
It will be most of our products on the yarn truck. Like we'll have most of it.
Yeah. That's the hardest part. It's not really moving the yarn, it's moving the
small stuff. Yeah, and the hooks.
Like the hooks is the hard part.
Especially those ones that stick.
Yeah, there's some that stick. They're kind of
really it's fine because they rattle less and we don't we're not moving them very often, but when you want to move them, it's kind of hard.
Yes. So we'll be kind of feeling things out and seeing what's up. Instagram's a lot busier tonight.
Yeah, it's crazy. Actually, last night during the video, I thought Instagram had like frozen or something because only like 4 people joined. But
it's just interesting.
Now there's like a ton more people on Instagram.
We had Q on last night with Sold Out Cat.
Yeah. She's hopping Instagram.
So fun. Yeah. And we had a great time visiting with her.
There's a ton of people on for Facebook and YouTube. That's it.
By the way, if you are in any way interested in spinning and you would like to learn, her experiential spinning class at Eureka still has spots available. But it's e-spinning.
Right.
But it is just a beginner spinning class. So if you just kind of want to get started and see what it feels like, there's also beginner drop spinning class.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the short one. It's a 2-hour class with Tammy from Bashful Armadillo. And for a Monday. What?
About like Instagram and stuff being busy.
Oh yeah. Monday it was
that's today.
Oh, today is Monday?
Yes.
I don't know what day it is. How would I know what day
Monday
it is?
was today.
Okay. I don't know. I don't live in a world where days of the week matter. Okay?
I'm ready to live in a world where my days of the week don't matter too. Right now it's really been weird for me the last few years because for every other week the days of the week matter a lot to me, and I'm in clinic or I'm in the hospital or I have this going on, I have these meetings, and every other week I'm like, who cares what day it is? We're going. It's the days only matter for where we're going that week, and so now I'm ready to be like that all the time.
Well, we have we have a really strict travel schedule, as in we plot out exactly where we're going to be,
and we typically do festivals on the weekends, and yarn shops and other events
kind of in
the
between.
midweek stuff.
Which is great, and it works out really well, but we have like times that we travel and times that we don't. So
yes. Mondays, yeah. In the recent memory,
yes.
Mondays have been okay, we finished this festival. Now we have to drive 10 bajillion hours so I can go back to work on Tuesday morning.
Yes. So we have usually been quite busy on well, we've been like, it's been a
ride in the car for a long hour
today where we get lots done, like computing and that kind of thing.
Yeah. And our emails go out on Monday. So yeah, check your email.
Yes.
Because everything is like actually really finally totally fixed.
It is all working.
Like 100%. There was a couple of times that we thought it was sort of fixed, but now it really is. So we have verified that people are getting our emails now, and we're back up to our nice, good open rates. So
just nice, good delivery
rates.
And so
our account's not getting frozen.
Right. Yeah. We featured this week 316 Dye Studio and our 100% baby llama yarn from her. Jenny was on a couple of weeks ago with us visiting, and we had a wonderful time. I did see that they made soup today because Kendall had the day off, and
nice.
It looked like lots of fun. So it's nice to see when our friends get to do yarn things with their spouses and non-yarn things with their spouses. It's nice to see that. So we are looking forward to. We don't have any more guest speakers.
I don't think so. Yeah.
For the week, except for YarnCom. And yeah, so if you want to, so we've been doing that 10 bajillion. It really feels like 10 bajillion hours, okay, driving when you literally hit the road and you drive for like 9 hours straight.
There's the baby llama. She did them all in Bob Ross colorways. So
yeah, we did the Bob Ross collection.
So her whole collection, or half of her collection.
About half, yes.
She looked at Bob Ross paintings and made the colors based on that. So
yes,
that's a cool one. And it's just incredible. I wrote an email this week. Like, it's so soft, you won't even believe it.
It's really great. It's definitely some of my favorite yarn on the truck. Really good for like next to skin stuff. Yeah, and it's the colors are super soft too. So yes. Anita, did you pick out the phthalo green?
Yeah.
Let me know. I will set some aside for you too, because I figure you'll want that at Eureka. So I'll make sure that is set aside. Well, Dean will make sure you get it because I am will be doing other things. But
I'll be the one working the truck at Eureka.
He will be.
Katie will be going around and putting out hopefully not many fires.
Yeah, that's my goal this year, is that there will be no fires and I'll just sit there and knit for a little while.
Yes.
It'll be great. No, I want to sell bags.
Not a single person will complain about anything.
Why do you say that? Yeah. Oh gosh. It's all good. Oh, good. I'm glad that she liked the color. Like I said, you'll love the yarn. So
yeah.
Yes. Dean made me coffee a while ago. I think it's gonna be a long night. We gotta figure out what we're taking with us tomorrow.
We're just leaving early. We're going to rent a car, and our tax appointment's at 1 in St. Louis. It's
like a 5-hour.
5.5 out, 5 hours and 24 minutes. We can only rent the car. I mean, they don't open until 7:30. So yeah, we'll be cutting it close. But
we also told her
moved the appointment. Yes. We made the appointment for Wednesday, and we were gonna have plenty of time to get there.
We were gonna have like a whole extra day, and I was gonna relax and go to all my knit groups, and I was really pumped about all this stuff. Yeah, no,
so she moved it. So if we're a few minutes late, I think it'll be okay.
Yeah. I'm really hoping that I have more days of just not a lot of
we were
action packed.
Well, we were talking yesterday. Last year we had the truck open for 71 or 72 days, and this year we're planning on about 100 days, between 100 and 110 probably. And the number of days that you spent with the truck only being open 71 or 72 days last year, the number of days that you spent either
just straight
driving all day just so I could come back to work here, or driving all day because you went out and I'm going to be off work and you're picking me up for the next week. And I mean, we haven't counted it up, but I mean, it was.
I think it was like 30 days I spent
you
driving.
probably spent like at least 20 days doing that.
Like where I spent like 6+ hours driving on those days. Just yeah.
And like if I had already been with her and we would have been out somewhere, it would have been a day where we just stayed where we were or drove an hour or like.
I'm ready to not have.
Yeah.
We do have some very long drives planned. Do not get me wrong. There are some cross country, like we're hitting like North Dakota and South Carolina like back-to-back weekends. So it's not like we're not going to be driving and hitting it hard.
There will be a handful of those this year.
But it's not the same intensity of like, I'm going to drive from Minnesota to Arkansas to pick up Dean, and then as soon as
turn around and drive right back to Illinois.
I'm going to go back to Illinois, and then we're going to stop in Indianapolis on the way back, and then we're going to drive, hook it back here
to get
and then
to go
back to work.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to turn right back around and pick up Brenda and then go to Iowa.
Wherever,
you know, like or Missouri or something.
It'll be more like a hop, skip, and a jump. Like, we drive 4 hours, do an event here. We wait a couple of days, we drive 4 more hours and go here. Like,
the map is coming together really nicely.
Yeah. So, there's only like 4 or 5 times in a year where I think we're going to be driving like 10 hours in a day.
Yeah.
Like
Tiffany, Dean is amazing. And we need to have a Dean Appreciation Day. And actually that day is called Donati Day. It's the day in between our birthdays. And it should be a national celebration. So you can join us in that celebration. We'll be happy to let you know when that is. We might even bring the yarn truck down to Northwest Arkansas just so you can celebrate with us.
Our birthdays are 2 days apart. So we just celebrate our day, the day in between. And it's sort of like both of our days.
Oh, yes. We are doing some more sightseeing this year. Because usually... sometimes we would be able to get in a couple, like a day beforehand. Like earlier this year, we went down to Yellow Rose on the coast.
Yep.
We got to stop in at Space Center Houston, which was super fun.
Yep.
We got to go the day before, but we're hoping to do more of that. So like in June,
we've already got a trip to Grand Teton planned.
We're gonna stop at Devil's Tower on the way out to Gillette before we go to Swanky Mountain.
Yep.
And then we will
spend the night
in Grand Teton, and then we'll be driving down like through Nevada and seeing some stuff we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
So that's road we haven't covered.
Yep.
Which is really cool. So
and we're taking a like personal vacation trip
we will be doing
to Pacific Northwest.
I'm teaching a class.
Yep. Actually, it is sort of a business trip too. Yeah.
I'm going to teach a class at Jada Wu Designs. One of our dyers opened a yarn studio.
Like a storefront.
Yeah, this past fall.
She went from like dyeing in her studio to a different studio to a storefront.
Yeah, so now she's got a storefront, and I'm gonna teach Afterthought Heels.
Yep.
So I'll be we're gonna fly out to Tacoma, and we're spending the whole week. So we will probably go out to Olympic, and we have a plan to go to Canada and check out in Victoria, BC. You like take the ferry across at the entrance to Olympic National Park.
Mm-hmm.
And if you take the ferry across there, Cape May. No, not Cape May, but Angeles.
It's not Port Angeles. Is it Port Angeles where you take the ferry?
Port Angeles where you take the ferry. Anyway, where you take the ferry across, and we're going to go see the Spinnacle.
Yes.
Which is a yarn shop inside of a shipping container down on the docks. And they have like a whole market that's in these little shipping containers. And she actually like last month moved into a larger one.
Yeah.
Like she was like on an end cap, and her space was literally like 5 by 8 or something like that. Like, I mean, it's just the tiniest of tiny spaces. Like literally she opened up the window and you shopped like pointing in the window. And so now she has a space that you can walk
and
into.
That was kind of what spurred the whole like trip up there. Was I was just scrolling through Instagram one day and I was like, oh, I'd never seen. I knew I'd heard of the Spinnacle, but I didn't know that it was in a shipping container, and that it was in Canada. And so I was like, wow, yeah, that'd be cool. And I was like, oh yeah, I mean, we should go up there and visit just from Jada Wu, and we should, go up, and we're gonna try and do what was the other thing?
Oh, it's the end of the
Oh, yes.
Puget Sound yarn crawl, and so we're gonna catch the last like 2 days of that, and we'll catch a couple of yarn shops along the way as well that we haven't been to,
and Whidbey Island,
and we have to go see the Whidbey Island Wagon, which is another mobile yarn shop like us, and let's see, her name is, what's the wagon's name?
Oh,
I know this.
I'll look it up while you.
And she just got a new one. She just got a new little van, like one of those like VW vans, and she's converting it. And is it Rin?
Is it Whidbey Wool Wagon?
Yeah, Whidbey
Wool
Wagon.
There it is. Wool Wagon Whidbey as well.
Willow.
That's it.
Willow on the Water is the dyer who runs the truck. And then if you click on that one right there, actually we'll have the name of it. That one.
This one?
Yeah, if you look at the caption. Lois is the name of her,
and the baby
yarn
sister
truck
is Rin.
And like Ren Bird Arts. So
there's Rin.
So cute, right?
And Lois.
Yes.
So we're going to go visit them, hopefully. Yes. So we should probably contact them a month or two ahead of time. But
so we're really excited about doing that. And they opened like last year or something like that?
Yeah, maybe a couple of years.
No, it was last year. Yeah. So I love going to see other like yarn trucks. I feel like our community is really, really cool.
And Jess will probably do a handful of like we love zoos and aquariums. Yeah. So we've been to actually in like the Midwest from, Texas up to Minnesota and over to like Ohio. We've done a lot of the zoos and aquariums there. But hopefully we'll get the chance to do a few more of those this year. One week we're gonna go visit our friends in Hawaii again.
Yes.
And those are our 2 flying trips this year.
Okay, so we were leaving from places that have direct flights.
Yes.
And we were able to get really good discounts with our like credit cards and stuff. So I mean, basically we got like some free upgrades and a couple of free seats.
Because we spent like not an insignificant amount of money on our credit card paying for the new yarn truck. They let us put it on the credit card. So yeah, that was nice.
We paid all off.
Which we paid it right off, but we get all these airline miles. So that was nice.
So we're like, he's like diamond platinum or something. I don't know. He gets like an automatic upgrade. Since I'm flying with him, so do I.
But
which is great.
It is kind of nice. You live a nomadic lifestyle. You can just fly out of whatever airport suits you best.
Yes.
So that's kind of nice.
So
we're flying out of Salt Lake City to go to Hawaii. Mm-hmm. And we're flying out of Minneapolis to go to Seattle.
Yeah. So
direct flights.
Which is great. I love direct flights.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The Northwest Arkansas XNA airport is really nice, but there's not a lot of direct flights.
There's really not.
If you're leaving from there, you're probably going to Minneapolis or Atlanta if you're flying Delta. So,
yes, which is what we prefer.
Which is what we fly. So, that's just the way it is. And a lot of times we end up flying from XNA to another small airport, and so it's like. Yeah, you're definitely going to Atlanta or Minneapolis if you're doing that. So
Jess says that they love zoos too.
Yes,
zoos are the best. It's really neat because you can really it's interesting to see how each city like takes on its zoo and it's like how it wants to present itself. And
we like them all. We've been to like the San Diego Zoo. That's like it's like a national destination, like gigantic zoo. But there's some really nice, like smaller gems of zoos. We went that Red River Zoo.
The Red River Zoo last year was really good.
Sioux Falls or
Sioux Falls.
Was that in Fargo?
The little one or the slightly bigger one?
I can't even remember where that was. It's either in Sioux Falls or
the one with the rhino was really cool.
That was the Red River. Yeah.
It was Sioux Falls. Not Fargo.
It was Fargo.
Oh, no, that was the other one then. The Great Plains Zoo.
Great Plains Zoo. That was
the Great Plains Zoo in Sioux Falls, Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Yeah.
They have the coolest rhino enclosure because you're like
as close as we've ever been to the rhinos.
There was one like standing there and like you could like see the whites of his eyes. It was so cool. Yeah. They had a really neat set up with that. And then
The Brownsville Zoo. Yeah, we've never been to that one.
okay, that's on
We'll
our
do
list
that.
now.
2025. We'll do it.
We have quite the adventure planned for Texas next year. So we had such a good time in Austin.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't really talk about it much, but I had a really good time.
You talked some about it yesterday.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's been 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We've been talking.
Yeah.
We've had a good time.
Are you ready to get off here so we can go?
Yeah, I think we're going to leave. So, I got like another half a row done. So my cookies are coming along really nicely.
Gorillas.
One of them has like a
Brownsville.
bite shaken out of it. So
nice.
like all the way around, there's like, it's like a full cookie and then one with a bite taken out of it. So.
I guess the Brownsville Zoo has gorillas.
Ooh.
Very cool.
We went to one that had a really good gorilla exhibit. Tabitha and Colby?
I'm not sure which one you're talking about. You're going to give me more to go on.
And you had to like walk over it, and it was like on either side. And it was like in an enclosure, and it was like air conditioned.
That was with Tabitha and Colby. Was that the Columbus Zoo?
No, it was more recent than that. It wasn't. Where did we go?
It's that one in Roanoke.
Is it really?
Yeah, that I don't know, Roanoke Zoo. It wasn't the Mountain.
No, it's Knoxville.
No, Zoo Knoxville.
Zoo Knoxville. New Zoo Knoxville has it going on. It's really good.
That one is a really good one.
That one's great.
We should do like a zoo ranking video sometime.
Aquarium wise, the Seattle Aquarium is probably my favorite.
That one is. It's kind of like the San Diego Zoo of aquariums.
Oh, it's
like,
so great. I love
really
it.
good.
The octopus exhibits and the sea otters, and they have a whole tank of. No, belugas are at the Shed Aquarium in Chicago.
Yeah,
and I love the belugas. They are so cool.
I think the Monterey Bay Aquarium was really
that
good.
one was really good too. Yeah, I agree.
That one. It was smaller, but it was. Yeah. They had integrated it into the like coastline there. Yes. Like it was very like parts of the exhibits were actually like in the bay, and like it was very cool.
Yeah. It was really, really neat. And they had
Seattle's like that too. They had a couple of things like that were out into the open water.
Of course, the Monterey Bay one, you get very Finding Nemo vibes.
Yes.
And Finding Dory vibes,
very
which
much,
is great.
Very much.
Sigourney Weaver takes you on your journey. It's great.
Yes. Very much.
All right, we should go.
All right.
We will talk to you all.
Oh, whale shark. Yeah, we haven't been to
Atlanta yet. Okay.
That's been on the list.
Whale sharks in Atlanta. That will be on the list soon. We got to go. All right, we'll talk to you all soon. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe.